Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to my Family Guy Funniest Moments. In the last episode, we did 2 levels. Very odd. I mean, we were definitely in the game when we were talking about in the zone, not in the game. In the zone when we were talking about Nintendo and SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom. So last episode we did 2 levels, Lofty Castle and Haunted Towers. That's wrong. We did Lofty Castles and Dark Passage. In this episode we'll be fighting Jax. I believe that's how you say his name. And yes, it's the dude from Mortal Kombat with 2 metal arms. I'd like to talk about this boss. Because... Wait, no, his name's Jax, not Jax. Sounds the same, doesn't matter. So Jax from Mortal Kombat sounds very similar to Jax from here. I mean, I don't think they're at all correlated at all. But, what I do want to talk about is... what I do want to talk about is the Mortal Kombat movie. And you may be wondering, why? Like, what made you want to talk about the Mortal Kombat movie? Well, simple. It's my 2-step thought process. Starting with, well, Jax. From here. So, Jax from this game... As I said before, it reminds me of Jax from Mortal Kombat. So I was like, oh yeah, Mortal Kombat 11 came out recently. And speaking of Mortal Kombat, I was reminded of Mortal Kombat, the movie. The movie. You remember that atrocity? Oh my god, it was so good. In a bad way. The Mortal Kombat movies are so bad that they're good. Johnny Cage dies in them. I don't care if you feel like I'm spoiling the movie for you. I could care a lot less. But oh my god, they were so good. If you don't know the Mortal Kombat movies, I'm very sorry for you. They are beautiful in every way. Unlike my gliding ability, that's not beautiful at all. But they're beautiful in every way. A story, they very loosely follow Mortal Kombat. I mean... very loosely. Fighting? Oh my god, it's the most 90s/80s thing I've seen. Other than PSA ads. But that's... I'll dedicate another video for that. They're so bad that they're fantastic. In every way. They're so good. Because they're bad. They're like The Room. Except The Room was... It was somewhat recent, and the only reason everyone loves it is because of Tommy Wiseau. And I get it. I completely get it. But also, The Room sucks in its own fantastic way. Mortal Kombat sucks in its own fantastic way as well. And it's just everything about it. Like, you cannot watch Mortal Kombat the movie without thinking, oh my god, how did they mess... No, why? Why? Fuck this level. You can't watch Mortal Kombat movie without laughing hysterically at everything. Because they try to be so serious. And it's so dumb. You sit there, you see Cyrax, who doesn't look half bad. I can't actually lie about that one. I mean, I think they also cast some pretty good characters. But, like, Cyrax, the main, like, villain, I believe, of the second one, is just, like, overpowered and just, oh my god. It's so good. If you have not seen Mortal Kombat the movie, I wish you will see it soon. I hope you do see it soon. It's a fantastic movie and I can't make that jump. It's so good in every way. In every way. It's like watching, yeah, I guess The Room. No, again, why? Oh, it's like watching The Room. It really is. There's a lot of movies like that where it's just so bad that it's good, like Birdemic, a movie that I only know exists because of JonTron. It's just a movie about evil birds, but it's so bad that it's good. Or My Sister is a Werewolf, another movie that I only know about because of JonTron. Or Food Fight, A lot of John Tron does a lot of movie reviews of these really bad movies, and I like his channel a lot, so I watch him. But it's like, jeez, you know, you're not hitting me, bud. Ha! See? Who has the upper hand now? Right, me. You ain't hitting me either. You know, just, they're fantastic. If you haven't seen the Mortal Kombat movies, I believe there's only 2 of them. And there's one coming out. Oh, I forgot about that completely. They're making another one. Why? I don't know. But am I happy about it? Of course I am. Why wouldn't I be? So they're making another one. Hopefully it's better now. I mean, they have more characters and, you know, CGI, even if it's bad, can look good sometimes. I mean, look at Venom. Everyone loved that movie, and that movie kind of sucked. Not everyone, but a lot of people really liked Venom, and I personally think that it sucked. But that's besides the point. There's a lot of movies that I think suck. Like, an example would be, the fantastic movie called Justice League. That Justice League sucked. It did. And you won't argue me out of that. The only reason people like Justice League because it was a cool, interesting story. That's about it. And the story wasn't even that cool. It's literally... it's just, like, kind of ripping off other things. Like, I don't know, it's so...
Thank you for it.
It's just not a good movie. CGI sucked. I think, you know... I just think everything about it, other than maybe The Flash, sucked. I really do, genuinely. And don't get me wrong, if you like the movie, you're welcome to it. I just don't like it. It's just not my cup of tea. I mean, Endgame was fantastic, and I love Endgame. And, like, I know Justice League came out before, you know, Infinity War and all of them, but it's like, come on, guys. At least look at, like, Avengers. Like, they're trying to make an entire DC universe out of it. I mean, they can't really now because Batman left. So, I mean, there's that. I don't remember what his name is. What's his name? The guy who played Batman, I can't remember his name. Because I'm not going to make this jump. But also, I'm a stupid idiot. What is his name? What was his... Oh, I can't remember his name. But he, you know, he left because he was like, I definitely can't play Batman. I mean, it's true, he can't play Batman. But also, it just sucked. The movie sucked. They can't make a DC universe out of that. Everyone loved Aquaman because it was so bad that it was good. I know I Hate Everything did. And he was really rooting for that movie to do bad. But it's like... You know, like, they can't do this. You know, they have to do better. That's why, ladies and gentlemen, I don't like Justice League. But what I do like is the fantastic movie named Mortal Kombat 2, baby. Oh, yeah. Whew, it's so good. Speaking of an actually good movie, I want to talk about, like, The Incredibles. Like, speaking of a superhero movie, The Incredibles 1 was so good. And everyone will agree with me on that. I don't think there's going to be a single sane human being in the world that doesn't agree with me on that. The Incredibles 1 was such a good film, just overall. Everyone loved it. It, you know, there's a character for everybody. It was just so good. Samuel L. Jackson's in it. It was fantastic. Incredibles 2 wasn't as great, but that doesn't mean it wasn't good. Incredibles 2 is a fantastic film. I actually ended up seeing it with my family. And the one thing I didn't like about the movie was the crying baby that I had to listen to for about a half an hour. But everything about the movie I loved incredibly. Also, speaking of a movie that was pretty decent, let's talk about the movie The Mask with Jim Carrey, because this is what Jax is. He is the Mask. That's all he is. He's just the Mask. That's Jax. Jim Carrey's character of The Mask. I believe that was Jim Carrey. That's Jax. I know you probably wouldn't have seen it, before I said something. But as soon as I see Jax's face, that's all I think about. Legitimately, that's all I think about. I only think about the mask. Why is today's episode the movie episode? Can someone explain that to me? It's a good question. Now, a better question is, where am I missing 9 gems? Well, probably at the beginning, I imagine. Yeah. But The Incredibles was such a good film. I'm happy they made a second one after so long. And I remember even talking to my, one of my old stepmom, because she's no longer my stepmom. And we was like, it'd be amazing if they made a second Incredibles. I mean, and they didn't botch it like they did Cars 2. Cars 2 sucked, but I also love Cars 2 because it was a part of my childhood. But it was so good. They made a good superhero movie for once. For once, that was definitely not the right word to use. They definitely used superhero aspects correctly compared to like DC, who didn't. That's what I kind of meant, but I said it all stupid and sounded like I was making fun of / attacking Pixar, even though I love their movie. I don't know. I'm not very good with words. Oh, I missed gems here. That makes sense. Yeah, there's like hidden gems under here I just didn't grab. Either way, we're done with this world completely. And I'm kind of happy I did the 2 levels yesterday while I was talking about my gaming experience. But, you know, I'm also not, because here's the thing. This is it. After I'm done getting to the end here, this is the end of the episode, because, well, something big is going to happen. So, I'm going to end the episode. However, it's fine because it works, because it's a 10-minute long episode. It's actually going to be about 14 minutes. So it's fine. But also it's like, I feel like I could have done something before this. I don't know what I'm saying. Either way, we're right there. We're so close to the end. We're so close to the end. Well, let me return home. And that's it for Dreamweavers, not Dream Makers. Dreamweavers, we only have 1,500 gems left to collect, which means there are probably around 3 levels left, which is fine, because that's the exact number as there have been in every other world. Probably no flight level, and maybe not any gems in the boss. I actually don't remember. But yeah, don't fuck. Good job, me. I didn't know I could be so stupid. Now I gotta exit out of the world. I waste even more time. Jax. You know, who would name their kid Jax? Spelled like that, of course. Jax like Jaxes or Jaxs. Oh, always cool, right? Right. Cool name. Cool ass name. But Jax with a CQ? Nah, dog. I ain't naming my kid Jax. Same thing with, like, Cornucopia. No, I'm just joking. What's the name I was talking about a few episodes ago? Or, like, a few weeks ago. What's his name? I can't remember the name. It was probably during this playthrough that I talked about it, like, episode 9 or 8. Not Cumberbatch. What was it? I don't remember, but it started with a C.
Well done, Spyro.
Amos is a good name.
Nasty's world. Are you ready to go?
Let's go. Nasty's world. One last world. I said stay here.
The lift?
I don't remember. I genuinely don't remember what the name I was talking about, but it's just not a good name. Like, there's certain names that are just not good names. Or names that are, like, based off of, like, items. Seasons. Other than summer. Summer's not that bad. Or, like, a type of government. I know at least 2 kids named Monarch. What? Who names their kid Monarch? I mean, I have nothing wrong with the name Monarch, but it's so odd. Like, the name's odd to me. If your name is Monarch, don't feel offended. Genuinely. You have a great name. But what I'm saying is, who in the right mind would name their kid Monarch? I mean, yeah, who in the right mind would name their kid Brian after themselves? I mean, I am a junior, but I'm also going to do that with my kid. So, Brian the Third. But who names their kid Autumn? Who names their kid Winter? Leaf? Who names their kid Leaf? There's a rant here somewhere. I don't feel like going into it because it doesn't matter. Either way, let's talk to Devlin.
Hey, didn't I already free you?
You're in Nasty's world now, Spyro. And you are the dragon that must defeat him.
Bring him on. I'm ready.
Reach the exit in each of Nasty's lands. Then you can challenge
His buttons.
Nork himself.
The holes for his buttons don't go all the way through. That's why he can't button his shirt up. Whatever. Doesn't matter. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe to Crash channel. In the next episode, we will be doing possibly all of Nasty's World in one episode. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe to Crash channel. Yeah. In the next episode, we'll be going through all of it. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.